What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we have exciting news. We are putting the engine back in the car, and actually tonight is going to be a very long cold night, because we're going to be working on getting that bad boy running. I don't know if we'll get it running tonight, but I want to get it super close so that all we have to do on Wednesday is button up a little things here and there, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then turn it on. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we're gonna have to get a lot done. So but yeah, it's basically in there. I'm just gonna get my grandpa to help me out, and we're just gonna lower the rest of the way in, and then we're just gonna get straight to working. I've been working on this since I got off work. I got off at 12 and it's currently like 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything all day, but that is besides the point. Let's get going on this. As you can see behind me, there's a front bumper on the car, but the car's engine is in there, and I've actually been driving it from here to work, trying to get any problems to rise, make sure that those come out now, and there are problems, and so that's what we're going to be doing in this video. We're going to be trying to figure out what these problems are. So right now the bumper is actually held on by 2 zip ties on either side, because I just haven't put it on correctly yet. Alright guys, so here behind me we got the engine in the car, and I've been running it from here to work for the past few days, trying to get any problems to come out, that way we can fix them, figure everything out. And so since I've been driving it, there have been a few problems. The first problem that occurred was there was a coolant leak. It was leaking coolant somewhere on this side. It was puddling up on the head, and then it would go onto the turbo or the exhaust, and it'd smoke up in it, so it was causing it to smoke, and I was losing a lot of water, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me where it was. I could see that it was dripping in there somewhere, but I couldn't tell where. And finally, after looking, I found out that it was this hose. I can't really see, but there's the hose that goes in there, and that hose right there, it was leaking at the bottom of it, and it was going down the line that goes underneath the intake manifold and dripping down on the head. That's what was causing the coolant leak. So I went to Subaru and I got another hose, and we fixed that problem. So that's all fixed up. And then just recently, actually a couple days ago, I was driving home from work, and all of a sudden my RPMs went from, this is my idle RPM, it went from 600 RPMs to 2000 RPMs. Really high RPM, not good at all for idle. I got home and I lifted the hood, and there was a bunch of smoke coming from up here, like right here. It was not good. There's smoke coming out of my tailpipe. And I looked under the car, there was some oil dripping down too. So that is just not at all good whatsoever. And on top of that, I have a cylinder misfire and number 4 cylinder, which is that far one over there. And I have a feeling that has to do with the same code that I got before I took this car apart. So yeah, to start off, we're gonna start by taking off the intercooler, which was a pain to put on, but whatever. Not gonna, I don't know. We need to figure this problem out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off, and we're gonna look at the turbo, because I was told by a couple people that it's possible that it might be oil leak from the turbo. So we're gonna just go ahead and take a look at that. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so I have a flathead screwdriver, a 12mm socket, and the ratchet as well with an extension. So just gonna get right into it and start taking things off. Okay, so it looks like my throttle plate is a little bit dirty. Alright guys, so as you saw, we took the intercooler off. It's on the floor right there. There was a tiny bit, like, it wasn't a lot, it was just a little bit. So there's just a little bit of oil on the turbo, but it wasn't like a significant amount, so I'm not really sure what that problem is. So, and I picked myself up this kit right here. This is a Noid Light test kit, and basically this I'm going to use this to test my fuel injectors and make sure that the computer isn't shorted, and making the fuel injectors be on all the time, or pulse them before the engine's even running. So that's why I got this. We're gonna go ahead and open it up and then put it on the fuel injectors in there, check those to see what's up with that, and maybe we'll be able to figure out the misfire in cylinder 4. So yeah. Alright guys, so here it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox it right now. I guess we can do a quick unboxing video. All that plastic out of the way, this thing, oh, more plastic. How are you gonna open this? Okay, so it looks like there's 2 tabs here. Go ahead and lift it up like that. Woo-wee! And here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Noid lights, as you can see. And each one, it'll say the model of not the model, the make that this can be used for. And so, let me see, which ones are the Bosch? I think we're going to be using this one. This one's going to work with our fuel injectors. But yeah, there's all different types of fittings on here, as you can see. And then it also comes with this, and I'm not actually going to take this out because the one we had in school looks exactly like this, and it was a pain in the butt to put this thing back in, and I'm not going to be using this, so I don't need to take it out. But basically what this cord is, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a cord that wraps around here. This is a fiber optic cord or whatever, and basically you take the light and you plug it in into this side right here, like so, and then you plug this into the fuel injector, and then on this side you would put that up next to the car, and so then, or it might be the other way around, you might put it in here like this and then put this next to the car. I don't really remember. But it's one of the two, and basically what happens is the light will shine through the cord, so if you're in the car cranking the engine, you can see the light. But we're not going to be using that because I'm not actually going to be cranking the engine. I'm just going to put this on the injector, I'm not even gonna turn the car on, and I just wanna see if this is running when it's not supposed to be. So that is the unboxing of my Noid light kit test, whatever. Let's get right into putting them on the injectors. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna start with the cylinder 4 because that's the code that's getting the misfire. And here's the fuel injector connector. So let me grab the right fitting for it. I'm gonna test them on it to make sure it works. But yeah, I believe it's gonna be the Bosch 2, which is the one I'm gonna use, I think. I'm about to find out. Alrighty, so that was the right one. It's on there. So let's go ahead and get the keys of the car, which I got right here. And we're just gonna have the ignition on. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's... Huh. Well, I will say that that is good news. We can hear the fuel pump running, which is also good. That's also what we want. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, so that's good. I'm not gonna complain about that because that is good stuff, good stuff. But I'm gonna put this stuff back together